Hello and welcome, friends. This video is for absolute beginners who wanted to look at how can you buy stocks and absolute first timers. So if you're somebody who has an idea about how to buy stocks using Thinkorswim, skip. This video is not for you. Okay, you can look at my other videos. Okay, so now that we have the right audience in, I'm going to show you how you can buy shares or stocks on Thinkorswim platform because when I work with beginners, Thinkorswim platform itself can be quite intimidating, and I find that they're quite lost and they do not have an idea about this. So before we begin, what are stocks? And it's called shares in some company. Now, when a company starts up, they basically have a founder, a team running the company, and eventually this company grows, gets in investors, and grows their business and has good sales. Now, at this point, the company may decide that it wants to public list itself. So it goes and does that. It public lists itself, and then common people like you and me can buy shares of this public or buy stocks and of this company. And once we buy these stocks, our hope is that this stock will rise in value, and that will give us a potential gain. Now that's the brief, right? You can throw me questions in the comments, etc., for me to answer or make complete new videos to answer your questions. So not wasting time here. This is Thinkorswim platform. When you first download this software onto your laptop, this is roughly what you see, and all you do is straight away go to the monitor tab, and this monitor tab will actually show you your activity and positions. That means what are the stocks that you already purchased. All right, I will have separate videos for options, so here is just about stocks. This is the trade tab, and on the trade tab is where you actually buy a stock. So let us take an example. I'll actually go into tradingview.com, and tradingview.com, this is a charting tool that I use, and on tradingview.com I will actually type the ticker. So for the company Microsoft, they have a ticker. A ticker is nothing but a symbol. So Microsoft on the stock market is known as MSFT, and that's the ticker for this symbol. So all for this company. So all stock markets, whether it is US stock market or whether it is Indian stock market or Singapore stock market, they have tickers for the company. So typically you just type the ticker, not the whole company name. So you can type MSFT and press enter, and with that it actually will show you the graph of MSFT. And like you can see, from February last year until now, Microsoft has actually grown up from about $110. This is the price of Microsoft stock, and these are the months. All right, so from a price of 110, now it is at the price of about 167. So that's wow, right? That means you actually earned $57 per share if you purchased Microsoft in February last year and you held on to it until now. Now I clicked on full featured chart because this is usually what we use, and I will change this duration here to 1 day. Now if you have never used TradingView and you would like an introduction to TradingView tool, I have another video for it, and I have an entire course on TradingView which tells you a lot of features about TradingView. So I'm not going to go into that detail. So here you see the stock is going up, and now you decide that okay, I want to buy the shares of Microsoft. So the current price is 167. So when we go back to this Thinkorswim, you see I type MSFT here, I press enter, and it actually gave me the last price was 167.10, and it tells me within the day it has changed by 93 cents. It has gone up by 93 cents. So that's why it's green in color. Red in color has gone down. Green has gone up, and then it's a plus. And then people who are willing to buy Microsoft right now are willing to pay 166.85 as the bid price. People who are willing to sell want to sell at 166.90. So there is a 5 cents of difference between the buyers and the sellers. This is called the spread in simple words. So generally, the smaller the spread, the better it is for traders, the easier it is to close your trades. All right. And this is volume. Volume means how many people traded Microsoft in that one day. So 34 million shares of Microsoft were traded on last Friday. Okay, so I am making this video on a Saturday, which is 18th of Jan, and this will show you Friday. Now, on Friday, Microsoft opened at 167.42, and the highest it actually went was 167.46. The lowest it went is 165.43. So that's about $2 of movement within one day, right? So if you buy it at this price of 165.43 and you sell it at 167.43, you make $2 per share. If you buy 100 shares, then you make $200, $2 per share into 100 shares. All right. Now, how do you buy? Very simple. You just put your mouse over the price of Microsoft. So let's say we want to buy at this bid price, and right click, that means click the right mouse button, click buy, and there a window comes up, and this tells you are buying stock 100 shares of Microsoft. It's a stock, and you're buying it at this price, right? So you see this little arrow here. I can click this, and that brings the window down here, so I can see stuff here. And the price ask is 166.90. I'll click this window to bring back the window again, and he automatically puts the ask price here. So we need to reduce this to the bid price. So the bid price was 185. So for example, I want to buy at 185, 166.85. I'll choose this as the price, and then I'll say confirm and send. In case I'm okay to buy at the market price, then I can just open up this lock, and that will put the market price, which is the ask price, which is 166.90, and now my order can actually go through. So the limit order is when you want to choose what price you want to buy. So for example, if I go and change here to 165, and that's a limit order, that is saying that buy Microsoft 100 shares for me only at 165 as the price. Otherwise, do not buy it. All right. And then you can change this to market order, where whatever is the current market price, you buy Microsoft for me at that price. All right. We do not need to touch the day and the best settings. We'll talk about those in another video. But that's how you typically buy 100 shares. And then you say confirm and send. And then a window pops up which tells you that because it's 1669 per share, 100 shares will cost you 16,690 US dollars. And so that's your buying price. All right. And then it also shows you, so Thinkorswim margin account typically gives you 50% margin, which means to say that when you need 16,000, I will only take 8,000 from your account, which is what it is showing here. And the other 8,000, this platform, trading platform, will loan us. And they charge you an interest of approximately 10.25% per annum per year. Now, fret not. If you buy Microsoft today, it goes up by $2 and you sell it. In that case, you are paying interest for the few minutes that you are holding the trade. All right. So now you click send. The order is gone in the system. All right. And once the order is gone in the system, this messages box that's blinking here will show you whether your order is successful. So in this case, it's rejected because it says I do not have enough buying power and stuff like this for stocks. All right. So like you see, in brackets means negative, simple accounting terms. So at the moment, even though my total amount of money in my account is $138,000, I have over purchased stuff, and currently I do not have any buying power to buy options. So its option buying power is a negative 15,000, and stock buying power is a negative 30,000, and that is why he rejected my trade. Okay, otherwise this trade would have gone through. So that explains to you how you buy. Now let's see how we sell. So I'll go to monitor tab, and here you can see these are all the shares that I hold. I have bought them, right? So for example, that's an option. Okay, that's a stock. So I purchased Luckin Coffee at 44.74. That's my trade price, and right now the price is $50. Okay, so I have a profit of $5,320 based on my buying price. So market price, this mark is market price. 50 minus 44, that's $6 something. Multiply by 1,000 shares, that's about 5,300, right? So if I want to sell this, I will right click and I'll say create a closing order. So you create an opening order and then you create a closing order. So now I want to say sell 1000 LK shares at current market price of 50.06. It'll again bring back the same window that you saw just now, where he's telling you I'm going to sell 1000 shares at 50.06. I'll just put this as the market price and I'll confirm and say go. And in this case, it's telling me that you will receive $50,000 back into your account after selling this. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm fine with that. Let's go and sell it. And once you sell it, your order now shows in the monitor tab in activity and positions. So you see, this is my order here waiting and in the working state, waiting for a buyer. And now when markets are open and you do this in real account, I'm using simulated trading here for this video. So when you do it in real account, this goes in almost immediately and within a second it's sold if it's a market order in most cases. And then the capital that is locked up with this purchase gets released. So right now you see that $25,030 is locked up by me buying 1,000 shares of LK. So this is buying power effect. So that's the amount of capital that is locked up. So once these get sold, I'll have this 25,000 come back to my account here. All right. And then you can see that I have purchased Boeing. I have purchased Boeing about 500 shares, and that is consuming a huge amount of capital in my account. So I should probably release that so that I can have some trading capital. All right, so I'm going to sell this at market also. Okay, so at the moment the market is closed, and this simulated trading is more active when market is open because there are more people worldwide doing trading, and when markets are closed, this is slower. So I hope that explained to you how can you buy and how can you sell. Now, once this is sold, it will show up here in filled orders. All right. So when I click filled orders, today no order is filled so far. So it is showing nothing here. But then if you go to account statement here on the same tab under monitor, you can see what are your filled orders in last 1 month or so here I'm just putting in last 30 days, and this will show what are the orders that have been, what are the transactions or the trades I've done in the last 30 days. So this screen, you just need to press enter after you put a number here. It doesn't go away, and you click outside, and now you can go and check for order history, and then it shows you these are all the orders that you have actually placed. I have placed. These two are working. That means they are in process right now. They're waiting for a buyer. These are filled. Filled means that these orders have already been fulfilled. The trades have been closed. If there's a profit, it's been credited to your account here. So it gets added up in your net liquidity here. If there's a loss, that gets deducted from here. And like you will see that this tells you how much capital can you use to purchase stocks, and this tells you how much capital can you use to purchase options. All right. This is the net liquidity of your account. That means if you sell everything right now that you're holding, this is what you get, and this is the total amount of cash that you have in your account. So Thinkorswim gets you started with 100,000 in your simulated trading account, and then I have been doing some trades and I have a profit of 65,000 which shows up here. So that's my total capital. All right, so I hope this video explained you for beginners how to buy and sell a stock. Now just to recap, if I want to buy another company, let's say Facebook, I'll click trade, I'll type here Facebook. So that shows me the price of Facebook, and then I can now say that I want to buy Facebook. So you can see that the bid and the ask, the spread here, difference between bid and ask is about 24 cents. So I'll say that I want to buy at bid price, click, and then I'll say I want to buy 300 shares of Facebook. So that means that if Facebook goes up by $1, I'll earn $300. And then this shows me the bid price, which is 222.14, which you can see here. Let me just minimize this. Oh, that's ask price. So the bid is 221.90. I'll bring this back and I'll change this to 221.90. So now you see the bid is 90. Let's say I quickly want to get this order. I can actually bid at 221.95. Then I'm the first buyer in the queue to purchase at this price, because all other buyers right now are only willing to pay 221.90. So this is how you can beat the queue and buy at a higher price than the bid, but still lower than your ask. So you still save some money here, right? So usually when I want to buy, I'll bid 5 cents higher than the current bid price, and then I can say confirm and send. My order is placed and saying that you need $66,000. So like you see, when you buy short stocks by hundreds, you need a huge trading capital. All right, particularly when you're purchasing companies which are $200-300. So in other words, if instead of Facebook we go and buy Pinterest, right? That's a social media company, right? Pinterest. So that's just $23. I can just say that I want to purchase this guy. Right now, I'm doing a right click. You can actually just click on this guy. If you just click on this guy, the window also comes in. That means you can just left click on this guy. Just left click on this guy. It'll automatically put the bid price here, and then you can issue a buy order for 100 shares. And because it's just $22, you just need 2,300 for 100 shares, right? And this is your commission that will be deducted for the trade, and then this is the total amount that you need to pay. So usually the commission will be added. So let's say your commission is $5, you'll be paying this amount plus $5 to get it, right? So commission for buying stocks is $5, and selling them is also $5 in Singapore, right? For Thinkorswim Singapore. So that's all for this video, and I hope you had fun. Here is what I would suggest. If you wish to learn this platform in more detail, I have this quick tutorial of Thinkorswim platform in just 1 hour, and you will get a lot more detail here. So like you can see how you can open an account, and then understanding the desktop itself, configuring all the settings of Thinkorswim platform so that you can trade efficiently. And then we go through different tabs like monitoring tab, trade tab, scan tab, etc. And then you get a very good overview of this platform, and you're up and running in less than 40 minutes. So I'm putting a link to this course. It's just $10 plus in the description. Do go ahead and take up this course if you are really serious about learning Thinkorswim platform. And if you enjoyed this video, then you will definitely enjoy this course a lot, because it has a lot more detail, very step-by-step instructions on how to configure about each tab, and once you can see things more clearer and the columns that you need, it definitely helps in your trading. So just check that out, and I'll discuss other things in other videos. Have a good day. Bye bye.